Lake Pleasant is a beautiful caravan park set next to a lake in Sedgefield. Sedgefield is a little town in the Lake District between Wilderness and Knysna on the southern coast of South Africa, in the middle of a beautiful area known as the Garden Route. In the past, I've driven through Sedgefield a couple of times on my way to bigger places like Plettenberg Bay or Port Elizabeth. I remember thinking this is a really pretty place. I must come and have a look at it sometime. And on this occasion, I got the chance to see it in more detail. I spent 2 months there, nestled amongst the trees in the shade, enjoying the beautiful weather, the beaches and the lakes, and just the living in a place which still has some character. As far as the caravan park is concerned, you'll go a long way before you find somewhere that's suited to a longer stay. Everything is well set out and well organized inside the park. The village, which has all of the shops that you'll need for grocery and hardware shopping, is just 3 kilometers down the road. Electricity outlets are available near each site, with 16 amp electricity providing enough power to run all of your units at the same time. And water is also available nearby. You can drink the water straight out of the tap, so just fill up your tank and enjoy. There are 55 sites in this park, and the sites are generally quite large enough for large caravans with big tent setups, and there's plenty of shaded parking to protect your car from the sun. I was there for the 2 months of September and October in 2020, when the park was quite empty, so I could pretty much choose the site that I wanted. This park was originally part of a larger farm and is quite open, but I found it to be very safe. There were dog patrols at various times during the night to keep the caravanners secure, and there's always someone around during the day, watching. I felt very comfortable there during my stay, and nothing was stolen from my site. Wi-Fi is provided at no extra cost in the park, which is very welcome. The signal tended to be a little stronger near the transmitter, so after the first month that I spent a little further back, I moved to a site closer to the ablution block to get better Wi-Fi reception. Free Wi-Fi is a great perk for caravan parks, and I hope that owners see the value and start supplying it in all the parks around South Africa. The cost is negligible, but it really helps the caravaner, and it'll attract people to stay at the park more often and for longer periods. There's a swimming pool on the mountain side of the park to cool off in during the hot days. Ablution facilities are old in style, but very clean and well kept. When it comes to washing clothes, there are 2 new large washing machines for the guests to use at no charge in a small ablution room. There are also tumble dryers to use at a small charge. I think that the owners are very clever to supply free Wi-Fi and free clothes washing facilities. This will attract people to spend more time here, and as the monthly rate is slightly higher here than other parks at 3,450 Rand per month in 2021, it's still very affordable, and the guests are getting some free services. Very simple, very intelligent. There are loads of birds in the park, and the surrounding areas are excellent for bird watching. I managed to get some good shots of a woodpecker working on a tree stump near my caravan. You hear woodpeckers tapping away and other birds all over the park during the day at this time of the year. There's a restaurant and pub which supplies food and drinks on the premises. Cell phone reception was quite good, as the park is close to the town. I took my boat down to the main lake where there are 2 free launching slips. I was surprised and happy to find a town that doesn't charge for every little thing, like launching a boat, as some of them do. There are some superb walks along the beaches. One walk that I did was to the point, which is to the right of the river mouth. It's a 45-minute walk each way, with some beautiful rock formations as you get closer to the point, and a generally nice feel all the way. The lake is quite shallow and has been closed at the sea by bulldozing sand across the mouth, so there's no daily tidal rise or fall. Fishing is said to be quite good in the lake and also in the sea. My choice is to go down to the fish shop and get some fish and chips. The fish is cleaned and cooked, and you also get a portion of chips for around 50 Rand, which is about $4. I normally spend double that on bait and lost hooks and sinkers, and usually don't catch anything. The caravan park also has some rowing boats and canoes for hire from the office. If they were really brilliant, the owners would include the canoes and boats at no extra charge to guests, as an extra attraction. There are also some very nice looking self-catering units for rent in the park. Lake Pleasant is a great resort which provided everything that I needed to have a lovely stay. The staff are pleasant and helpful, and I give this park a rating of 8 out of 10. If you've spent some time at Lake Pleasant, give us your rating in the comments section below, and we'll be able to work out a general and fair rating.